Yes, we are live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, hi.
We are
We're
live. I need to prepare. Sorry, guys. Really unprofessional.
We're doing this.
I will turn first. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
hello.
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 Hey guys.
So, there is a kind of a bit of preparation we need, right, Liz, for
Yeah.
this class?
We're going to do about a 45-minute restore class. We're going to do a little bit of movement just to feel grounded in the body and feel loose. But the big part of this is there's going to be a half-hour Yoga Nidra, which is all lying down. So you could do it on your sofa, on your couch. You could do it on your bed. Just don't fall asleep. Or you could do it on a yoga mat, but lots of blankets, cushions. Build yourself like a giant nest of comfort. So you've got a couple minutes now to kind of like run around the house and get whatever you need.
And we will show you like kind of a prep. Ooh,
Yeah.
where am I?
This way.
Oh my
this
god!
way,
I will turn the camera. That's way easier.
Yeah,
so
I've brought a few of my Nepalese bowls, and there's always a little bit of sound in a Yoga Nidra to just bring you into that Yoga Nidra state. It is a place that's somewhere between being awake and being asleep, but the brain waves go really quiet, really slow waves in a Yoga Nidra, so it's a place of deep healing. So
it is also, you need a little bit warm temperature-wise.
yeah, when the body relaxes, the body temperature drops. So even if you think your house is pretty warm now, you might surprise yourself. I'd really recommend eye pillows, like hoodies, anything, blankets, anything you want. Bolsters.
A lot of bolsters, a lot of blankets. Also something to sit on, or they are going to lie down?
No, it's just lying down.
Lying down.
Oh,
okay.
sitting's too hard. Lie down.
Lie down.
We're
but
gonna
they can
rest.
cover with blankets as well.
Yeah.
So go into bed and with your laptop, iPad, or whatever.
Absolutely.
Is also fine.
Absolutely.
Oh, guys, this is in half an hour of chilling.
Yeah.
Relaxation.
Absolutely.
Let me know when you are guys ready. So then Liz will be also ready.
The first thing that we're going to do is really just to open up the body, both physically, energetically. The nervous system doesn't really relax if we just all of a sudden think, okay, now I have to relax. You know, you kind of need to work towards it. So we're going to do a little bit of movement just to feel into the body. If you're still setting up stuff, don't worry. There's going to be lots of time. There is no rush. There is nowhere else you need to be. And so, let's just bring our feet into the floor and stand comfortably. Place one hand on the lower belly, one hand on the chest. Excuse me. And then let your belly drop. So if you've been in my class before, you know that there is no holding in the bellies in my class. And so let your belly soften and drop into your hand, and then let your knees soften. And feel your heels just drop into the floor. Feel all 10 toes spread and drop into the floor. And then you might be wearing socks, you might be in barefoot, but whatever textures you feel underneath the feet, feel those sensations. Feel the feet. Feel the legs. Feel the legs. Feel the soft fingers. And begin to breathe between the two hands. Really arrive here in this moment. Arrive here in this moment. And you might have kids running around, partners running around. There might be all kinds of things happening in the space around you. Doesn't matter. This is quiet. This body, this place of refuge. And then we're going to get really grounded. We're going to pick up the heels and drop them down. And pick up the heels and drop. And then pick up the heels and drop and just start to bounce. So this is actually from the Qigong tradition. And it's an excuse to shake. To really shake and let go. So first the legs are going to have a little bit of a shake. And the arms, and the head. And this is a way to get the heart moving and the blood flowing, get some warmth in the body. It relaxes the muscles. It loosens the joints. But more importantly than that, it opens us up. Opens us up, and we get to dance like nobody's looking, because all you guys are at home, but I seem to be live on the internet. So you guys can do whatever you want. And we're gonna shake and shake. And then if you feel like there's anything that's stressing you out right now, you can just let it go. And shake it out. Whatever doesn't serve you, whatever you don't need anymore, let it drop into the earth. It's like your heels are going roots, and you are so connected to this floor. You're so connected to the floor, and you're shaking it out. And then soften. One hand on the chest, one hand on the lower belly. Feel your breath. Notice any sensations in the body. Just notice how that practice has made you feel. We're going to do another little standing moment. We're going to swing. And as you swing, your hands might hit parts of your body. As you swing, let your arms really float in the air. And let your spine go and your neck go. And a bit like the shaking, I mean, there are no rules. So just feel free in your body, opening you up to the experience of Yoga Nidra. So we're just letting go of tension. We are getting ready to rest. Start to slow it down. And then eventually, you come to stillness. And then stand your feet maybe a little closer together. That was my instinct, but the choice is yours. We're going to bend the knees, hands on the thighs, deeply grounded in the feet. Feel the textures under the feet. Let the back just round. Slide your hands down the legs. Forward fold. You might take a few sighs out. I'm just going to turn around here. So, you might have your hands on the floor. If you're feeling a little nervous about your back, you could support yourself like this. But I think a lot of us will probably benefit from holding onto opposite elbows, bones and head heavy. Let the brain relax. Let the brain relax and sink to the top of the head. Belly on thighs, maybe. You might have your knees quite bent. They might be really straight. So you're not here to change your body. You're here to feel into your body. Do something that feels good. And then breathe. We're going to place the hands onto the front of the legs again. Bend the knees, slide the hands up the legs, and come to standing again. Let's take a couple shoulder rolls. Place one hand on the lower belly, one hand on the chest. How do you feel? And then we're going to come to our mats. So you might come to your bed. You might come onto the couch. Just find a place where you can really sprawl out. So I think most people who do yoga probably don't need a demonstration of Shavasana. But as you guys get ready, and there's no rush, Shavasana, big starfish shape, chin tucks in. If your lower back hurts, you might have the knees bent. If you're pregnant, you might choose to lie on your left side. And any pillows, any blankets, eye pillows, I love an eye pillow, anything that you need to make yourself comfortable. You might choose to place hands somewhere on the body. And so anything goes. So find your position. And while people are finding their position, I'm going to be cheesy and say hi to my two moms, my mother-in-law Vicky in Ottawa and my mom Sandra in Burlington in Canada. They've both said that they're watching live, and now I've said hi, so just to make them feel guilty if they're not. If you're watching on YouTube later, I still love you. And now it's just a time for all of us to get comfortable. Even the cameraman, Ferdy. And even the yoga teacher, Liz. And so make yourself completely comfortable. You know, sometimes we care for other people more than we care for ourselves. So make sure that you make yourself 100% comfortable. Not just like 80% comfortable and like, it's good enough. It's not good enough. Really give yourself some proper self-care. You deserve it. And then knowing that there is always time to adjust and to fidget. You know, maybe you start to settle into your space now. Maybe. And to begin with, we're going to yawn. And first you just open your mouth and you try to yawn. It never works. And then, oh my goodness, yawn just comes. And wiggle your jaw. Have a good stretch and yawn. And then at the end of that yawn, feel your whole body relax and sink into the ground. Feel your bones become heavy. Feel your bones become heavy. So the bones are so heavy that all the tissues, all the skin and the muscles that surround your bones just have to give way. Because the bones are so heavy, they're sinking down into the earth. And underneath you, whether you're on a bed or a couch or you're on your floor in your living room, know that the earth is rising up to support you. And so your body sinks down and the earth rises to hold you and be held. Be held in this Yoga Nidra practice in safety. And so let the body release and surrender your whole body weight to the floor. And now might be a good time to realize, like, I'm only 98% comfortable. And so if you're only 98% comfortable, get 2% more comfortable now. And as you make those final adjustments, feel the desire for stillness just arise within you. Feel the desire for stillness to rise up within you, and welcome home. Welcome home to this practice of Yoga Nidra, and welcome home to your perfect body. Welcome home. And know that there's nothing really you need to do during this Yoga Nidra. There's no right or wrong way of doing it. You just need to be here. By being here, you're already perfect. Welcome home. You're very welcome in this Yoga Nidra practice. You're very welcome at Yogaground. So as you feel your body settle down into the earth and the earth rise up to support you, can you feel safe in this moment, knowing that you are held in this community here? Welcome home. And know that there's nothing that you need to do, no right or wrong way to do Yoga Nidra. That all you need to do is be in your body, and you're already there. So welcome home. And know that this is the perfect time, and you are in the perfect place for your Yoga Nidra. And so as you open your ears to the experience of sound, so you can hear the sound of my voice as you softly close the eyes and sink into your state of Yoga Nidra. Know that all those sounds in the room around you, of the kids running around, of roommates, of anything else that's going on outside, all those sounds are welcome. You're in the perfect place for your Yoga Nidra. And there is nothing you need to do. Welcome home. And so as you open your ears to the experience of sound, can you hear the sound of your breath? Can you hear the sound of your breath? And then as the ears open up to the experience of sound, can you hear noises that aren't just in the room with you, noises that are further away? noises that might be outside of the building you're in. What's the furthest away sound that you can hear? And all these sounds are so welcome in our practice of Yoga Nidra. And in fact, you might feel like you are in the center of a circle right now. That there is a circle of sound, and you are this calm, silent center in this circle of sound and movement around you. Now feel the body. How does your body feel? And can you sink your body a little deeper into the earth to relax your hips? Relax the hips, relax the belly, and relax the face. Relax the tongue inside your mouth, relax the skin of the forehead. Then go back down into the belly, relax the belly again. So that every time you breathe in, the belly rises. And every time you breathe out, the belly drops. Every time you breathe in, the belly rises. And every time you breathe out, the belly drops. Soften the belly so every time you breathe in, the belly rises. And every time you breathe out, the belly drops. And then begin to notice the natural rhythm of your perfect breath. Every time you breathe in, the belly rises. And every time you breathe out, the belly drops. And then allow your awareness to go from the soft organs, the soft belly, up into the soft lungs and the rib cage. And can you feel the rise and fall of the rib cage with every breath? Can you feel your heart deep inside your rib cage floating on the breath? And then notice the difference between the inhale and the exhale and how you feel during those two parts of the breath. So that when you inhale, you're breathing in this energy, this vibrancy. And can you feel that go all the way through the chest, through the lungs, right down to the base of the lungs and through the belly? So that every time you breathe in, you're breathing in radiance. Vibrant health moves through the whole body. And can you feel that breath? So that every time you breathe in vibrant health, radiance through the whole body. And every time you breathe out, you sink down to that calm center in the center of the heart. And so breathe in right into the core of the heart. And as you exhale, can you drop into this place of quiet, of calm, of safety? This place of safety that is always there. This place of calmness, of safety that is your true nature. And know that this inner resource of calm, of inner wisdom, that you're experiencing now in this Yoga Nidra is always with you in every moment of life. And so allow yourself to rest down into the core of the heart, into the core of the self, this place of calm, inner strength that is always supporting you, not only in this moment, but through every moment in life. And so breathe into that calm radiance in the center of the heart space. And then please bring your awareness to the tip of your tongue. Bring your awareness to the tip of your tongue. And let the tip of the tongue fall away from the surfaces of the mouth. And let the jaw separate and the bottom row of teeth drop away from the top row. And then follow that soft tongue as it falls down into the back of the mouth, and then you feel that tongue soften through the throat. And where you imagine, where you might even be able to feel where the tongue begins at the base of the throat. Keep following that journey down the throat to this little sweet indent where the two collarbones meet. And bring your whole mind, your whole focus to that place where the collarbones meet. And let your entire awareness rest there. And then travel down along the left side of the collarbone to the left shoulder, the left elbow, the left wrist, the palm of the left hand, the back of the left hand, and then the left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and baby finger. The whole left hand. And whatever sensations you might be feeling in that left hand, just welcome those sensations in. All sensations are welcome in this practice of Yoga Nidra. And then up the left forearm, the left upper arm, into the left shoulder, across the left collarbone, and back to that sweet indent at the place where the two collarbones meet. And then across the right collarbone, right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, the palm of the right hand, the back of the right hand. The right thumb, right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and baby finger. The whole right hand. And then any sensations you feel in that right hand are welcome. Welcome those sensations in. And then the right forearm, right upper arm, back through the right shoulder into that indent where the two collarbones meet. Drop your awareness down to the core of the heart, that place of calm, of inner strength and safety. And then to the place between the shoulder blades, the back of the ribs as they rest down into the ground, the curve of the lower back, the back of the hips heavy on the floor, to the tailbone. And then deep into the core of the hips. And then to the left hip, the left knee, the left ankle, the sole of the left foot, the left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. The whole left foot. Welcome the whole left foot into your experience. The left calf, the left thigh, back up to the left hip, and then the tailbone. And then over to the right hip. The right thigh, the right knee, the right ankle, the sole of the right foot, the right big toe and second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. The whole right foot. Welcome the whole right foot into this experience. And travel back up the right leg to the right calf, the right thigh, and back to the right hip. And then into the core of the hips. Into the core of the belly, that space behind the navel. Feel the organs soften and move with the breath. And then back up to the core of the heart, to the movement of the lungs and the rib cage as they breathe in vibrant health. And then back up to that space between the two collars. Now can you arms sink heavy into the floor, both legs, right and left legs, sink heavy into the floor, and then the whole body. Feel the whole body sink heavy into the floor. Can you feel your whole body? Feel your whole body. And welcome home. And now as you bring your mind back to the breath, you might have this experience that you are no longer breathing. That in fact, your body is breathing itself. And every time you breathe in, this radiance, this bright, vibrant health moves through the whole body. So that every time you breathe in, you feel this radiance move through not just the lungs, but through the whole body, through the fingers and the toes. That every time you breathe in,
you breathe this radiance deep into every cell of your body. And then notice how you've taken a step back, and that the body is breathing itself, and that you are observing this breath from this still place of calm. This inner resource, this place that is always strong and grounded and resilient. This place of calmness that supports you through all of life, that is supporting you in this moment. And so breathe in that radiant health. And as the breath falls into an easy, natural rhythm that just flows in and out of the body, can you notice that between every inhale and every exhale, there is a pause. That at the end of every inhale, there is a pause where nothing happens. And at the end of every exhale, there is also a pause. And begin to fall into this 4-part rhythm of breath. The inhale, the exhale, and the pause. The pauses between the breath. And then as you watch and observe from this place of calm, the rhythm of the breath, you might have the experience that every breath is slightly different. That every breath is like every moment of life, a process of change, of pause, and of release. And let yourself rest in these pauses between the breaths. And every time there is a pause between the breath, can you feel that moment of silence? And drop deeper into those pauses, into those moments of silence. And allow yourself to feel deeply held in this state of Yoga Nidra. Vibrant with health, breathing into every cell. And at every moment of pause between the breath, you drop deeper and deeper and deeper into your experience of being in the body. Allow yourself to find safe refuge, a sense of deep calm and well-being in these moments of pause between the breaths. So every time we breathe in, can you feel that radiance, that brightness, that incredible health that you bring in through your body, that spreads through the lungs and the belly, and then all the way out through the arms and the legs, breathing radiant health deep into every cell. Feel that radiance move through the whole body, that lightness, that radiance, that bright, shining health. And now can you feel the deep release of every exhale? That deep release of every exhale where the body sinks deeper and deeper into the earth, held, secure, and supported. That every time you breathe out, you come even deeper into this inner resource, this place of calm and strength and silence that is always supporting you in life. And then can you experience these two sensations, the bright vibrance of health, that lift of the inhale, and the deep drop into calm? Can you experience those at the same time? Where you are bright and open and vibrant with health, and yet also deeply held, deeply calm, deeply safe inside the body. Welcome home. Now please begin to deepen the breath from the core of the hips to the core of the heart. And inside the core of the heart, that place of deep calm, know in the core of the heart your vibrancy, your incredible vibrancy, your calmness, your inner strength is supporting you in this moment and in every moment in your life. And so please begin to deepen the breath in and deepen the breath out and experience that radiant health and that deep calm. Radiant health and deep calm, and know that you are held and protected and safe in this body. And then maybe as you breathe in, you start to feel the fingers and the toes come back alive, a sense that the body is like opening to a new dawn, a new day, a new vibrancy, and begin to deep breathe into the core of the hips, to the core of the heart, and feel the body come alive. And we are coming to the end of our Yoga Nidra practice. And so can you feel that vibrant health moving through the body? The deep breath in, bringing you up into the new dawn, into the new day. And then start to wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes and move the shoulders and maybe roll the head. And then maybe you'll reach the arms up overhead and give yourself a good old-fashioned stretch. And this Yoga Nidra is coming to an end, but there's no rush. You're in this beautiful in-between space. And so whenever you feel ready, you can roll over to your side. But you don't have to, you could just stay there. But I will take this moment to thank you very much. From me and Freddie and from everybody at Yogaground, thank you so much for tuning into these really fun to do Instagram live classes. And I'm wishing you all vibrant health. Hari Om Tat Sat. Is there anything else I should be saying, Ferdinand?
No, you did a wonderful job, and I think everyone is so deep in their practice now. I don't want to disturb you guys. I would say have a lovely Friday.
Have a lovely Friday.
Yes, we are live.
Are we live?
Yeah, we are.
Okay, hi.
We are
We're
live. I need to prepare. Sorry, guys. Really unprofessional.
We're doing this.
I will turn first. Yeah. Oh,
Okay,
hello.
Peter's like, hello.
Hello.
Hey guys.
So there is a kind of a bit of preparation we need, right, Liz, for
Yes.
this class?
We're going to do about a 45-minute restore class. We're going to do a little bit of movement just to feel grounded in the body and feel loose.